Good morning, CFBS fam. So I wanted to go over the responses that we got from our survey that we sent earlier this month. First, I want to say thank you very much for taking time to answer those questions. They were very helpful. We had a good amount of athletes respond to it. So thank you again very much for sharing your input with us, all right? And the point behind this survey and this video is to understand how can we serve you better as your coaches and ultimately, right, help you get to your goals a lot better. So to start off with the survey, the first question we asked was, how likely are you to recommend CrossFit Be Someone to a friend or a colleague? The average score that we got back was a 9.4. So it's very awesome to see that, that basically you are willing to tell your friends and family about us, which means that we're helping you in a great way, that you're enjoying what we're doing for you. So it was very, very awesome to see the score very high. Now for me, to be honest with you, I would love to see a perfect 10, but I understand perfection is not attainable, but we're always gonna shoot for that. And if we do that, we're gonna be able to obtain excellence. So thank you very much for that, y'all. I appreciate very much the fact that you guys are willing and are talking to your friends about CrossFit Be Someone. Another question that we had asked was about our cleaning and our maintenance. For the most part, we received was very clean, good, but there was 3 answers that stuck out to me. Those 3 answers were fair, all right? And that to me, I'm gonna look at our cleaning procedure, see where can we tweak it, where can we improve it. So my promise to you is that we are gonna do better and get better in our cleaning and our maintenance to make sure that every time you step into that gym, you're feeling proud about stepping in there every single time because you know we're taking care of it for you guys, all right? Communication, all right? For the most part, everybody seemed very satisfied or extremely satisfied with our communication. There was one suggestion of doing text messages. Now, we used to do that in the past. The reason why we stopped doing that was because we were told by a lot of individuals that they didn't want to get those text messages anymore. So for the meantime, we're going to continue to do our communication the way we do it, through the whiteboard, through our emails, through our social media, Facebook and Instagram. So we're going to continue to deliver our communication in that manner right now. Class times. All right, so this was a big one that we really want to understand. How can we help you a lot better, be able to provide those opportunities, right, to help you build more consistent and just help you enjoy your time at the gym. So starting March 1st, we are gonna change our class times. We're gonna give you the whole month of February to essentially remind you about the class time change that we're gonna do starting on March 1st. First thing we're gonna do is the morning classes. All right, we're gonna shift our morning classes by 15 minutes. So we're gonna start our morning class at 5:15 a.m. and then our 6 a.m. class is going to start at 6:15 a.m. There's not gonna be a buffer for our morning classes, simply for the reason being our morning athletes, right? For many of y'all understand that you have to get to work or you have to take your kids to the daycare. So we're not gonna add that additional 15-minute buffer in there. So it's gonna go 5:15 and 6:15. We had a lot of responses for 5:30, a lot of responses for 5:15. So we're gonna just meet the median at that 5:15 mark. Also starting on March 1st, our evening classes. Those we are gonna add that 15-minute buffer. That was a very, very popular response back to asking us to shift to that time. I'm a big fan of this 15-minute buffer for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's gonna give you the opportunity to work on your skills, working on those goals of yours. A lot of you wrote that on the whiteboard. This 15-minute buffer now, whether you're doing the 4 p.m. class or 5 p.m. class, is gonna allow you to be able to spend some time on working on those goals, allows us coaches to see you and provide you some feedback. Number two, the opportunity to be able to talk with your fellow athletes. All right, I'm telling you this from experience. Sometimes when I have to coach a 5 p.m. class and I see the 4 p.m. individuals talking with the 5 p.m. individuals, I don't want to interrupt that. I want that to happen, but I also know that I need a class. I need to get my class going. I have a timeline. So that's gonna allow for that level of community to be built. Another great thing that's going to be able to happen in that 15-minute buffer is the transition of classes, right? So not needing to feel like you have to rush in because traffic or you have to rush out to make a space for somebody coming in, a lot smoother with that transition. So starting on March 1st, our evening classes are going to be 4 p.m., 5:15, and 6:30 p.m. Another question we asked about our master classes. The majority of individuals, over 74%, said yes to that class. So we're gonna put our heads together as coaches and see when can we serve this class or offer this class, how many times a week. But we will come up with that information for you. But now we know that class is something that you would like. Great. All we ask on your end is to tell your friends and family like you said you would. Clinics, all right. As you know, right, something that's new to your membership is that our 90-day clinics are included in your membership, so you get free access to these clinics. The only thing is there's some caps to these clinics. The 4 clinics that received the top choices, number 1 was Snatch Clinic. So you're gonna see a Snatch Clinic happen at the end of February, all right? Another one was the handstand push-up and the handstand walk. You're gonna see that clinic happen in the second quarter of this year. Another one was our toes to bars and double under. That was a tie for 3. So we're actually gonna pair those 2 together, and that's gonna be in the third quarter of this year. And the one that received the 5th most vote was your cleans. So we're gonna do your cleans in the 4th quarter of this year. So those are gonna be the cleans that we offer to you this year. Again, they are free to you guys. It's part of your membership. The only thing is you're gonna see some caps to it, so make sure to sign up for it early. Nutrition. The things you told us that you want to hear the most about are supplements, traveling and eating out, and balanced meals / portions. So I'm gonna get with the nutrition coaches so they can pump out this information, this knowledge to y'all. And as always, if you have any questions about those things individually, please come ask me or ask your nutrition coaches, Coach Nima and Coach Megan. Events, all right? So the most popular event that we got back in the survey was eating out and drinks. And here's the deal, y'all. When it comes to this, I'm actually gonna ask you for your help, all right? Because when it comes to eating out and drinks, this is something that the community can literally take over. Y'all can spearhead this by posting in the CFBS Facebook private group, all right? Again, that Facebook is not just for the coaches to talk in, it's for y'all. I've seen individuals like Ronnie and Brittany and Matt. They've gotten in there and posted some things, to, hey, we're gonna come over here for some drinks, or I'm gonna go do this. Take over that. So I'm gonna actually ask all of y'all to take over that, spearhead that. Let us know when you're gonna go out for the drinks. If it was a Saturday morning and you're gonna go get some coffee, let us know, let the coaches know. We'll make the announcement to the classes, hey, and certain individuals gonna go get some coffee. You wanna join them? Join them. But actually, I'm gonna ask you to spearhead that. From time to time, the coaches can say this, but I actually want the community to lead this for us. So I ask all of you to let us know when you're gonna go out to get some drinks. Let us know we're gonna go eat somewhere. And then, that would take its own course. Pickleball, that was the second most popular event. So we're gonna make sure we take charge of that as your coaches. We'll let you know when we're gonna go out and get some pickleball in our lives. All right, and then the other events that were actually a tie for 3 was cooking class, volunteering, and bowling. All right. The one thing I will say about this is a couple of years ago, we did put an event together for bowling. Nobody showed up. Literally, it was only myself, Jocelyn, one other, I think Matt. That was it. So we do put these events together, y'all. All right. All we ask, show up, pull up. Let's have some fun together. All right. Retail. The most popular was 2 times a year. So we'll start with that. All right. And we're still going to be running the pre-order way that we've been running it in the past. And the most popular items was t-shirts and hoodies. So we'll make sure to offer that stuff to you this year. All right. And a couple of feedbacks that we got back at the end when we asked you if there was any additional feedbacks. Number 1, somebody did make a comment about the mosquitoes, that there's a better way to handle the mosquitoes. I am all ears. I'm not sure who wrote that back, but if you'd like to talk to me one-on-one about that, please come speak to me, because we've tried everything we can in there. We've talked to my pest control individuals who come in there and they spray around. So if you know there's a better way to do that, please let me know. I'm in the camp with you, and those mosquitoes suck. But so if you have a better idea, please share that with me. Saturday mobility. Somebody did ask for a Saturday mobility class. I'm not sure if you have noticed it, but now we started programming a Saturday mobility that you can lead on your own from 9 to 9:30. So we're putting in there about a 15 to 20 minute flows that you can go on your own in that window for right now. Somebody had asked about programming, about the themes of programming. So there actually is a theme to all of our programming on a monthly basis. All right, we're gonna do a better job on our end to make sure that we share that information with you on what the theme of the month is. That way you know exactly what it is that we're focusing on and what we're working on for the month. And also somebody asked about 2-part workouts. All right, on average, we do about 2-part workouts a week on average. All right, we also do some workouts where then afterwards there's an after party. So there is opportunity for you to do any additional work in there. And again, this also goes back to earlier what I said about the 15-minute buffer. It's gonna be a great opportunity for you to work on those skills. But the one thing I wanna make very clear about when it comes to programming, right? Classic CrossFit programming is 1 workout a day. And that is what we are. We are a CrossFit gym, right? These 2-part workouts, while it may seem like you're getting more bang for your buck, all right? You're actually not maximizing your intensity when you're doing 2-part workouts on a daily basis. Intensity is what leads to results. So let's say you would do a heavy back squats, you might smoke yourself out in the back squats where your Metcon gets affected. Or you might not actually lift as heavy because you want to save yourself for the Metcon. So what you end up actually doing is picking or choosing which one you want to work harder at, and the other one just becomes something that you're moving through. So that's why we put a lot of emphasis on our coaching, developing your skills, looking at one-a-day workouts that's going to allow you to move at a very high intense manner. All right. But on average, again, about 2 of your workouts a week do have 2 parts, and we do make sure to add some additional after party stuff. And when it comes to the 15-minute buffers, we are going to provide some ideas on what you can do for yourself as an athlete. Again, thank you very much for all your reply. It was very helpful, and we're gonna make sure that we deliver a great service to you in 2024 and ultimately help you reach your goals and make this place a great place for you. Again, thank you.